Council, you can't have it both ways. You can't light this building up in one side's flag colors in solidarity with some of the residents here, but not do it when it comes to Palestinians who are being killed in disproportionately higher numbers. To not even lift a finger when it comes to Palestinians is to lack a basic sense of human decency. The UN Special Rapporteur has said what's going on in Gaza amounts to ethnic cleansing. Her words. Such stark, unequal treatment looks like racism. And it's racism against Palestinians that is behind why some are uncomfortable with this resolution. Support for even a ceasefire, a binding one from the UN Security Council to stop the killings by Israel, or more than 1,000 Gazans reuniting with their families in Canada, is somehow a danger. That all Palestinians are terrorists, echoing the ideas Donald Trump has pushed about Mexicans, that they need to be killed by Israel. There's only one reason why why Regional Council is willing to involve itself in international issues without even any meaningful impact, like voluntarily sanctioning yourselves from Russia, which many of you here did last term. But when it comes to Palestine, international issues are off limits. Willing to light this building to support Israel and Jewish residents, but silence when it comes to Palestine and the nearly 500 Niagarans of Palestinian descent. There's only one reason for that difference, and it's not a good one. And it's not just the Regional Council, but lower tier municipalities have gotten involved in international issues too, with unanimous or majority votes. St. Catharines and Niagara-on-the-Lake passed resolutions urging the federal government for military escalation, which I spoke against. But when it comes to Palestine, international issues no longer belong on municipal agendas. You can't have it both ways. And this is not an issue down to divisions by religion or nationality. Many Jews support Palestine, including some of who you will hear from tonight. But this resolution does have something to do with the region's operations. We read in the news, and we'll hear later tonight, some of the Gazans trying to reunite with their families would be hosted right here in Niagara. Though they will be supported by their families, a very restrictive condition, they will still use regional services. This was true of Ukrainian refugees, and this is in your own regional documents. When it comes to Palestinians, this is not a regional issue all of a sudden. It's a double standard, and it's hypocritical to have such an unequal treatment. The minister has said 1,000 is not a hard cap. Well, it's worse than a hard cap. The program might be ended even before 1,000 Gazans reunite with their Canadian families, because the ministry's own news release said the program would be ended in a year even if 1,000 don't get through the owner's process. This has caused a panic, both here and adding to the one in Gaza. There are ridiculous hurdles involving both the Egyptian and Israeli governments, the kind which Ukrainian refugees did not have to face, unequal treatment. Brampton and Mississauga unanimously passed ceasefire resolutions just up the highway. So what's wrong with the water when it comes to Niagara that some don't even want this on the agenda or even to debate it on the agenda? Please pass, whether it should be on the agenda or not. Please pass this resolution tonight and give Palestinians just as much our fellow human beings as any others, just as much your residents as any others, their equal due and support. Thank you.